My name is Donovan Russell. I was the head investigator in the murder of Kim Doubletree. This is my first case, and I've compiled a collection of interviews from the suspects I have obtained during this investigation. James, where were you this morning?
Was going to work, went to stop to get coffee like I do every morning, but since that girl got killed, had to get coffee at the office.
Did you know Kim Doubletree?
Who's that?
The girl that got killed, the reason you're here?
Nah, I've never heard that name in my life.
What are you doing that could possibly be more important than this interview? Is that Angry Birds?
Are you sure this is the right place?
Yes. So, Bella, why were you late for work this morning? You're the one that found Kim, correct?
Yes, I found her behind the building.
So why were you late for work this morning?
I went to the post office.
Anything important?
Nope, just a pen pal.
How well did you know Kim Doubletree?
Well, she trained me, and we were competitors ever since I started.
Competitors?
Yes, well, she was the best barista, and I just competed for the title. And to be completely honest, I'm almost glad.
Well, hello there, Lisa. What are you doing what were you doing this morning?
I was waiting outside the coffee shop.
Did you know Kim Doubletree?
Yeah, actually, she was my barista about a year-ish ago.
It's very impressive. You have an amazing memory.
Yeah, actually, I remember when I was driving home once, I spilled the coffee she gave me. You know, that coffee was hotter than it ever should have been. Burned me so bad that I swerved right off the road and directly into oncoming traffic. Put me into a coma for 6 months, I'd say. You know, my partner left me while I was under, and my boss fired me immediately for some reason. I had to move out of my apartment and everything. She took everything from me. She ruined my life.
Oh my God. How was she ever allowed to work there if she was that bad of a barista? I was starting to get a feel for the suspects at this point. James was the clear answer, pretending he didn't know Kim when he clearly went to the coffee shop every morning because he was stalking her or something. At this point, I needed to know more. Cut the bullshit, James. You killed Kim. I know you did.
I seriously don't know who you're talking about.
The barista at the coffee shop you went to every morning.
I don't keep track of the baristas' names. Was she new there?
She worked there for 4 years.
Yeah, it doesn't ring any bells.
I have a piece of evidence here. Do you recognize these? Are they yours?
Yeah, no, I don't wear any glasses.
Damn it!
No, I don't recognize those glasses.
Let me know if that changes. We were going through Kim's mail and we found something a little unusual. This was a big break in the case, or at least at the time I thought it was. We sent guys to Kim's house during the interrogation to search for clues. They found numerous death threats made out to Kim, and they cut out letters like a serial killer would. You said you had a pen pal, correct?
Yes.
What was their name?
Kim.
Did you send Kim a series of death threats?
Yes, I sent her a few death threats, but I wasn't going to act on it. I knew if I sent her a few death threats that she would quit.
Why'd you want Kim to quit?
Because she was the best barista there was, and I could never truly compete with her.
Sorry about all this. Such a hassle, am I right? I'd let you out of here right now if I could, but there's kind of a procedure we have to go through. I gotta make you look at some evidence. We found these glasses by Kim's
Oh my
body.
God! I've been looking everywhere for these. God, I can barely see without them. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. I'll have to talk to the guys down by the crime scene. Surely there was some kind of mix-up. At this point, I didn't know what to think anymore. I was sure it had been James, but those death threats Bella sent? I just couldn't figure it out. If I'm being totally transparent, I was about to just flip a coin to decide between Bella and James. Well, James, I can't hold you here any longer. You're free to go. I do have some more questions I'd like to ask you if you have the time. I know what you did. Well, Bella, your alibi checks out. We have some footage of you at the post office. If you think of anything that could help, feel free to let me know.
I certainly will, Detective. And if you ever come by the coffee shop again, it will be on the house.
I might take you up on that.
Of course, I make the best hot coffee.
Well, Lisa, you're free to go. If you ever want to talk again, maybe in a different setting, here is my personal number.
Oh. No thanks,
That's-
actually.
It's fine, I was just joking. Sorry, that was very unprofessional of me. You're free to go. I remember that moment perfectly. All of it started hitting me at that moment. Motive, the evidence, no alibi, it all made sense. Lisa killed Kim. You did it. You killed Kim, didn't you?
Seriously? You just figured that out?
You have the right to remain silent. And that was it. My first case had been solved. It jump-started my career as a detective. Also, that free coffee I got from Bella down at the coffee shop was great. Although a little hot. I had to let it sit out for like 20...
A year ago today, I met Lisa. She was just a customer, but she was perfect. I followed her. I learned about her. When she came into the coffee house, I would make her coffee, and I made it hot. And I made Kim hand it to her. When she got into that coma, it was the most perfect thing that I could have imagined. First, I went to her place of work. I pretended to be her grieving sister. And I told them that she could no longer work here. Then, I found her partner, and I talked to him for months. And I finally convinced him to leave her for me. I visited her once a week, and I whispered in her ear, Kim did this. I started sending Kim death threats, just to keep her on her toes, and to let her know that someone was finally out to get her. And now, the competition is over.